From the Detroit Free Press, it's Thursday. Here are today's top stories, presented by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Bush's has over 4,000 Michigan products, including the freshest fruit and vegetables, meat, seafood, and baked goods. Stop by one of Bush's 16 locations for the personal service you expect from your neighborhood grocer.
I'm Clara Hendrickson for the Detroit Free Press. The COVID-19 pandemic has taken a profound emotional toll, coinciding with an increase in the number of Americans reporting they felt more anxious and depressed. But in Michigan, the challenges of 2020, a year engulfed by the pandemic, did not seem to bring about a rise in suicides, early data shows. Some GOP state lawmakers claimed there was a surge in suicides in Michigan stemming from public health measures, but those claims haven't panned out. The drop in suicides indicated by provisional data from the state health department comes after a significant increase in the suicide rate in Michigan over the previous decade. There's no one explanation for the trend, suicide prevention advocates say. They point to humans' ability to cope during times of collective stress, as well as advances in suicide prevention and the widespread adoption of telehealth in 2020. If you or someone you know needs help, the National Suicide Prevention Hotline is available 24/7 at 1-800-273-8255.
This is J.C. Reindl for the Detroit Free Press. A small but highly visible downtown Detroit building that was almost demolished is back to life after a big facelift. The slender four-story building at 511 Woodward Avenue underwent an $18 million redevelopment. It is now home to Michigan's first Capital One Coffee House Cafe, and it's also open to leasing for a possible future restaurant, and its upper floors are being used as office space. The project belongs to businessman Zaid Alaya. He is 42 years old and owns a variety of buildings and businesses in Metro Detroit, including the Park Restaurant in downtown and Anchor Bar. He bought the 511 Woodward building from Wayne County in late 2019 and was only slightly delayed by the pandemic.
I'm Sue Solaski, Detroit Free Press food writer. Starting Thursday, the first ever Motor City Car Crawl, produced by the Detroit Auto Dealers Association and the Downtown Detroit Partnership, takes place across 6 different downtown parks. The highlight of the event, running through Sunday, is car fans can get up close and personal with dozens of new cars from area car dealers and manufacturers. You can think of it as the indoor North American International Auto Show, but outside. Cars will be showcased at Beacon Park, Cadillac Square, Campus Martius Park, Capitol Park, Grand Circus Park, and Spirit Plaza. But that's not all. At the parks, in the surrounding areas, or as you stroll from park to park, there are plenty of places to stop for a drink or bite to eat. A mix of food trucks will be spread out throughout the parks and include Detroit's original seafood company, Los Dos Amigos, the Wizard Truck, Big Bo's Grill, and Curbside 313. Area restaurants include Central Kitchen and Bar, Park, Lumen, and Layla.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. There has been a development that could shake up the basketball world. Its effects could even reach East Lansing. Emoni Bates, the highly touted prospect out of Yipsy Prep, has reclassified and is now officially a member of the 2021 recruiting class. You ask yourself, what does this mean? It means that Bates, who once committed to Michigan State, is now eligible to play college basketball or head to the G League this fall, if he chooses. Bates has narrowed his choices down to 4 options: Memphis, the University of Oregon, the G League, and the place he was once committed to, Michigan State. Continue to follow the Detroit Free Press as the story develops.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. If you're a fan and want to support our quality local journalism, subscribe. Go to freep.com/special offer.